Okay, welcome back. As you can see now, I have two ships. I went ahead and hired another mercenary. Now this is a combat mercenary who has the same ship that I do, essentially. And I'm going to use him to see if he can help fight some people. So we went back to the bounty office. We're going to do another easy bounty. Hunt 2 level 10 raiders and LSR. Alright, so last time we had to hunt 1 raider. Now we're hunting 2. Now, where's my dude? There he is. So we're going to LSR to fight 2 of them. So will we survive? Now, my new combat mercenary. Want to hear me talk about combat balancing again? My combat mercenary has a payroll of 300 space bucks. Remember how much my other mercenary was? That's right. 300. So this dude is a combat mercenary who's going to help me print money, hopefully. And he's half the price. So I have no idea what his auto task would be other than to hang out someplace and just fight. So hopefully he's going to engage. Hopefully he'll be just like toggle tactical stance. All right. Okay. So he's still following me around. So the other pilot, she would mine whatever I was mining unless it was special ore. Oh, something you want to remember is if you're fighting something other than raiders, you need to toggle friendly fire down here. You bring up this thing down here and toggle friendly fire off and on. Otherwise, you cannot attack innocent miners that somebody asks you to attack. So what system are we in now? We are in Felishar. See, this is the system that I should have came to in the last video. Remember when I was like, oh, I'll just hop into this next system and show you some of those special structures. And then I went through 3 systems that had none of the special structures. Felishar had them all. Now I've only got 10 hours to complete this mission. I hope I can pull this off. That's what she said. So, remember what it said. So you see it's taking a long time to go from Felishar to Dogstar Prime because this line's pretty long. Now from what I can understand, I don't think that this is a matter of how fast your system is loading the next system. I think it just takes longer to warp there based on your ship. Because like my ship, does it say that does it have a warp speed section, engine burn, scan range? No, I just know that my other ship did it much faster, and I know that there are bonuses you can get to warp speed that you can buy. I didn't do what I said I was going to do. I was going to look for upgrades for my pilot because I'm lazy and scatterbrained and forget these things. So if I get blown up, then maybe that'll encourage me to go look for them. So he's still with me. See, his ship is basically the same as mine, except he has different weapons. I have missiles because I love missiles. I don't know why I need them in this game though. I usually love missiles because I'm terrible at aiming stuff. So we've got 2 raiders that we need to kill. Ideally, I could just go into the system and put him on auto task and he would do it for me, but that would be kind of boring, wouldn't it? And I don't know if he would do it if I left the system. I'm guessing not. This doesn't seem to be... I don't know. That would be a question for the developer. If I leave him on patrol in a system I'm not in, will he continue to patrol? Let's find our raiders. We need to find 2 of them. That is... He seems to be heading towards us. But that's only 1 raider so far, right? So I don't know if this is even a guy we're supposed to be attacking. I guess we'll find out, won't we? He's deep red. Are we even going to be able to catch up to him? Where did he go? Alright, so... Okay, well, whatever he was, he's blown up now. Is this the raider? Yerbo run with it. I just don't even like his name, so. Well, it won't let us attack him if he's not friendly. So we'll find out here, won't we? Because luckily friendly fire will be turned on and we won't be able to attack him. So if we can attack him, he's obviously not friendly. Is our other ship? Alright, the other ship is attacking him too. Splashed one! Alright, so I blew up one ship. And I'm getting credit for 2. This is what I was talking about. Remember there was 2 raiders and one of them disappeared off the map. So I'm getting credit. So now I'm going to get all that money when I only did half the work. So now I have to go back to Temple Gates to collect my 92,000 for nothing. You know, I fly out here, use a couple of missiles. I didn't even need to use the missiles because the big ship was blown up by the local authorities. I don't have a salvage beam where I can do stuff with that. I don't know what it gets you. But see, I was talking about 92,000 credits, 92,000 space bucks. You talk about my missiles cost 100, you know, the ship that I'm in, 400,000. I mean, 92,000 is a lot of money for that little bit of work. Now, I didn't drop any loot other than the salvage, so I could bring along my other merc. She has salvage beams with her. I can bring her along on these combat missions and see what she does. Why not? Let's make it more the merrier, right? I just hope she can keep up. Actually, her ship will probably fly faster than ours. So the pilot is oh no, 225 in payroll. Oh dear. I don't even know how to bring his thing up again. Oh, that no. No. Nope. Nope. I just want to see how much. Oh, there we go. Alright, so he hasn't leveled up yet. I know that my other merc is somewhere in Void Starcross. Maybe if we pass through there, I'll pick her up. Where are we going into now? Looks like we're leaving Dogstar Prime and going into Felishar. So let's see if it shows on my fleet. She is deactivated. It doesn't tell me where she's deactivated at. I'm pretty sure she's in, I know she's in Void Starcross. I either left her at Biomate or at Lamassu. What system am I in right now? I'm not in Void Starcross, yes. I'm in Felishar, which is a 9.7 system, so we're pretty safe. So you can see his active modules. He's got dual 20mm or something, I'm guessing guns. Another dual 20mm. He's got a level 4 gun, a level 5 gun, and he's got a level 8 pulse laser. And all those things will go up as he, or stats on his ship will go up as he, so you can tell him to patrol. That's his auto task, is to patrol. So if I put him in Bitcola and tell him to patrol, and there's lots of opportunities here. A lot of people say this is like Eve offline, a single player version of Eve. I think it's more along the lines of the X series. I think that might be what the developer's shooting for as inspiration. If you've never played the X series, suggest you give X4 Foundations a try. Or if you want to make sure that the one you're playing doesn't have very many bugs, then you can go back and play X3 Terran Conflict. Those are some very good games. Very, very depth. Very deep, very depth. I'm a teacher, did you know that? They're very depth. They have much deep. Yeah, I mean, they're very complicated. I mean, they're not a spreadsheet game like EVE Online can be if you go into the industry, but the X4 games you can do, but the X games you can do combat, you can do mining, you can have large fleets, you can have giant space stations with large fleets guarding them. They do have some story going along with them. They can be very frustrating sometimes because sometimes they have bugs, sometimes it's very undocumented like this, but this game's in early access for 2 years. So I give it some leeway. It's one developer. So is she here? Mercenaries. She does not appear to be here. Where did I leave you, my dear? Or maybe she shows up if I do this. Fleet. No, I can retire her. I can't rehire. Maybe I left her Biomati. That'd be a nice another little function or something that might be a little bit more intuitive, knowing where you left your merc. That could be a quest all on its own. Faction. Is she considered an asset? It would be kind of weird if she is, but Proctor Center, no. Dogstar Prime, no, she's not there. Fleet. See, it doesn't tell where she is. So let's see if she's in the lounge here hanging out. No, that's just a girl that has the same face. She's kind of creepy. Alright, so see, I don't know. I mean, I think I can have both of them now. So I should be able to have 2 of them. Okay, so this is ridiculous. Journal. Ships, resources, structures, stations. Ships. Offices. And see, like this is missions. Like you should, this says these missions are available at this station, but they're not. So structure, stations, logs, mercenary fleet. So she's a Proctor Center. I deactivated her at the Proctor Center when she was level 7, so she should be at the Proctor Center. Why wasn't she at the Proctor Center? Have I been to the Proctor Center? No, I went to... Okay, so sometimes it would just be nice. So that information, I shouldn't have to go there. I mean, maybe I should, matter of opinion. If I go here to my fleet, I think it would just be nice if you could add to this screen over here on the side somewhere where she is, where she's currently stationed. So we'll bring her along so that next time we blow up something, we'll be able to salvage it. See, 225 payroll, because she's deactivated, that means we only pay half of her fee. So we're only paying, or actually less than that, we're only paying 1/4 of her fee. Because we're only paying, so. Let's go here. Fleet, there she is, activate. Alright, so now I have 2 people in my fleet. Look at that. Oh, look at all that. 2 combat ships and a fighting ship. And as soon as I undock, we start heading towards Temple Gates. GPS kicks in as soon as I undock. So, do we want to try taking on a medium combat mission? Are any of the factions connected to each other? If I get a boost in the law faction, does that also apply to enforcement or other factions? I don't know. It's a good question. Thank you for asking, class. I'm glad you're here with me. I really am glad you're here with me. You hear me rambling. I know that like 2 or 3 people watch these videos, but it makes me happy to know that 2 or 3 people are watching these videos. So yeah, I actually do have another channel that I'm not going to mention here because I don't want to advertise it, where I had, you know, a few thousand subscribers. My videos would get a few thousand visits each time, but it was doing something completely unrelated to gaming. I like doing it, but it was a little bit stressful. This is much less stressful. All right, so where are we going? Arcadia Hub. Acrondia Hub, I mean. So yeah, like what I was mentioning is like in the X games, in the X Foundation games, X4 Foundations, if you do something for one faction, then it could affect the other factions as well. It's like, oh, well, you're nice to the blue team. Well, that means the green team doesn't like you as much anymore. I don't know if those types of connections exist in this game. I really got to give it to the developer for developing all this. I mean, I could not develop these assets. I mean, just putting together this UI would take me a long time. 92,000 plus 0.8 points for enforcement. Let's check out their university here. Nothing I'm qualified for, nothing I can even get ready to get qualified for. So apparently, they have lots of different types of ships here, like this pirate utility ship. This would be kind of an upgrade, only 1 million. So that mission, I would like to bring up that 90,000 credits didn't even pay for the cheeseburger that I have in my fabricator at the moment. Oh lordy, what kind of missions do they have here? Nothing. So let's undock and see if they have. What are we looking for? We're looking for an office. All they have is a labor united, which means all that they would have would be those pick up and drop off missions, which I don't really want to do. I mean, there would be a lot more options for combat in this game if I just wanted to just blow the pirates out of the sky all the time, which might be something you want to do in your playthrough if you want extra combat and you don't want to worry about your faction standing with the pirates. You could go ahead and do that, but I'm kind of a wuss sometimes. But maybe now that you're here with me, I'll do it. Let's see. What's next? Look at that. That's kind of cute. I'm sorry. That's kind of awesome. There's 3 ships in alignment going through warp like that. That is really awesome. I love having people work for me. Alright, so we're going to the... what was it? The office center. The administration office center. I think, Mr. Developer, if you're watching, maybe you might want to give that a different name. Call it the bounty office. Something like that. I don't know. And I don't know if you saw... Never mind. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Here we go. This is a problem with space games that I imagine a lot of developers have to worry about is the scale, because space is obviously very big. And if you look at this, I mean, my ship is currently going 166 meters per second, which is pretty darn fast. Scale of space is just amazing. All right, so let's see. What have you got? All right, so we had to fight 1. We had to fight 2. Let's see if we do an easy bounty. Nope, just 1 raider and Ponzi. But see, this time it's 1 raider, and we're getting 104,000 credits for it. So next time, all right, so I can. So when we come back, after we blow up this guy, then we're gonna come back and we're gonna do the medium. And so we're gonna go to Ponzi, 2 jumps away. Don't have to worry about fuel, anything like that. Obviously, I have enough money to pay my peeps. We have 466,000 credits now, space bucks. 466,000 space bucks. This dude is still not leveled up. But he's getting there. Well, we're halfway there. What about her? She seems to... Nah, they're going up about the same speed. I just had her out. She's level 7. I had her out more. She's got pretty good morale. She's probably not going to be happy about doing combat missions, but if I don't put her on auto task, will not do it. And their morale is still pretty high, so I don't have to worry about sending them to a $100,000 space pole dancing show to get their morale back up. So what's the maximum size of a fleet you can have? I don't know. Maybe 10? Maybe more than 10? Maybe less than 10? Maybe 10? Oops, sorry. Edit that out. Okay. Sorry about the little glitch right there. I hope I remember to edit that out. I know you don't want to see a picture of my desktop. What does it matter? Alright, here we go into Ponzi. We've got a scheme going on here in Ponzi. So I'm going to try and defeat... Well, I'm not going to use my missiles on this fight. Be interesting to see what the miner does during this fight. See if she knows to automatically salvage the stuff. Friendly fire is on. That'll keep us from blowing up anybody that we're not supposed to be blowing up. I wonder if that includes the pirates, though. What is considered friendly? It's a good question that I think we should all ponder. What is a friend? Alright, so here we go. And since he's just in a shuttle, I am going to guess that he will be long dead before we get anywhere near him. I'm going to go ahead and activate my weapons. They will start firing as soon as we're in range. It looks like the local authorities are already coming to blow them up for us, which is awfully nice of them as long as they don't steal my loot. You think that in a shuttle he would be able to outrun us, unless he's just not interested. So somebody's already shooting at him. So there we are, we're shooting at him. Alright, he's blown up. I'm going to go close to it and see if... Yeah, there goes our miner. She's already salvaging it. What is that? Junk parts. Is she going to salvage that one? Or is she just going to stare at it? Alright, there we go. So what do we get from her? We got junk parts. There's more raiders in the system. He's an enforcer. Is that a raider? Oh, there they are. Two more raiders. Shall we try to get out of it? Ooh, there's a frigate. Let's get out of here. I don't think we're ready for a frigate. There's 3 of them. I think we need to try and get out of here. Frigates are pretty big ships. Somebody else blows them up though. We might get some pirate frigate, and it's hard to know what these squares are. So escort, that's about the same size as our ship. So the square means the ship is the same size as us, and the not a rhombus. Where is it a rhombus? Is I'm just rambling at this point, so sorry. So, yeah, are they trying to chase us? I can't tell. They are getting closer. How far away are we from this? Are we moving? We were not actually even moving, so that's going to make it real easy for them to catch up to us. As far as I know, once we hop out, we'll be good. So we are moving pretty fast now, and it looks like they're getting ready to go past. Alright, so I think we got away. Be interesting to see if they try and chase us. Did they come after us because we blew up that guy? Like the dude said, they'll gang up on you. But that's another 104,000 space bucks for nothing. I don't think these junk parts... I don't know if we can do anything with the junk parts. So avoid... Oh, where are we going? LSR. We're going to fly all the way over to LSR to get it. So that's one way that we're going to. So it doesn't look like the pirates are following us. It doesn't look like the raiders are following us. Drone piranha. That looks scary. So yeah, now we have 3 people in our fleet. Making good progress. She hasn't leveled up yet. He hasn't leveled up yet. 450 in payroll. Wow. He's carrying... I'm guessing he's going to restock his own ammo. That'll be something that we have to keep an eye on, I guess. She doesn't have any ammo. Junk part. Resource. We gotta refine it. So junk parts have to be refined. Makes sense? Not. So where are we going? So we're going to LSR. We're in Void Starcross at the moment. So I guess this is one way that it's slowing down production of money, is making you go from system to collect your money. But it's not really slowing it down that much. I mean, another 104,000 credits for blowing up one ship. Maybe we could have stuck around and blew up that frigate. I don't know. I don't know how strong the enemy AI is. So the next one we'll do a medium mission and see how that turns out. As you can see, combat is not exactly the most exciting thing in the world. It's definitely not as pretty as it was in the other game. That's just my opinion. Just my opinion. But my opinions are always valid. Alright, 2072. So he's gonna level up. Not too much longer. But see, then as he levels up, I mean, I know his ship doesn't necessarily get bigger, but will his combat skills get... Or will it upgrade his ship, actually, or will it just upgrade his combat skills? These are questions that we will find out as we continue playing. But we need to start deciding what type of goal we're going to have. Are we going to just continue building a big combat fleet and taking on tougher and tougher combat missions? Do we want to declare war on the pirates? Would that be an easy way to make money? Or an easy way to at least get some content? So her morale seems like it went up since she got... Now his morale went up to 100% because he got to fight, which is what he likes to do. Now it says that they'll get mad if you make them mine. I can't make him mine. He doesn't have miners on his ship. And I can't control his ship. I can't do anything to his ship is what I mean. I can't take his weapons off and make it into a mining ship. I can only do my stuff. So I guess you could do a playthrough where you have a combat fleet. You could do a playthrough where you have a mining and industrial sort of setup going on. Still haven't seen anything about building structures. I have seen some structures like star bases that don't have all their offices filled, and you can take one of your mercs, supposedly gets training for them, or get a merc that has that training and put them in charge of that office, and then that facility becomes available at that station. Like if that station doesn't have a refinery, then you could hire a merc to put in charge of that refinery, and then that station will have a refinery. What that does for me, I don't know. And we still haven't found these wormhole things, which could be out there somewhere. We really need to start improving skills, start improving the character. But I've only got 23 skill points at the moment. So I could upgrade one skill a couple of times. So when we get to this next station, we'll see if there's anything that we can upgrade. We are going to Desbon. Do we have to go all the way over here? But we're in an area. Maybe we can do some exploring too, since we are Desbon Enterprises. What part of the universe are we in? We are still in the law part of the universe. Dogstar Prime. Okay, so maybe we should head over that direction and do some exploring. There's also It's Obvi Emma, which it's Obvi Emma, like it's obvious Emma. Maybe that's what he was trying to say. 4 skill points, 500 experience points. Okay, offices. Starcom, I can call and order a pizza if I want to. Now services. So here's what I'm talking about. I could take a level 20. Alright, so I could take this Merc. I could take pilot here to manage the station service. And she will be able to use it. So media manager, that unlocks the lounge. So like this does not have a lounge, but if I really needed a lounge in this sector for some reason, I could take one of my Mercs as long as she was level 15, pay the training fee of $250,000 and put her there. Now the pay rate is 15,000. Does that mean I pay her 15,000 or do I get 15,000 for her doing that? It's a good question. You people are just full of good questions. Like, see, all right, so there is a university here. Fleet defensive flight. The Merc defensive training will teach you how to better command your fleet and provide a slight defensive bonus to any damage you may sustain. Lasers, that's what I have, that just lets you get better lasers. Ship energy systems, so that gives me more energy, which hasn't been a problem at the moment. So this is 13 credits. That's not what I want to upgrade just yet. So that's it for this session. So now we're going to go exploring into the unknown. Into the unknown, as Elsa sings. A little pitchy. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment if you want to. Otherwise, don't. See you soon.